Hi there, this is Tarnay Guidry with smartgirlfitness.com, and I just wanted to talk to you about talking to people about Beachbody, about being a coach, and about buying challenge packs from you. So there's a section in the back office that you can look at, and it's the 5-step invitation process. And it sounds a little cheesy. So you can look at it, but I wouldn't recommend following it word for word. Don't copy and paste exactly, or else it's going to look really fake. But what I would do is talk to people in a way that you would normally converse with them. So explain to them what a challenge group is. There's a video called Ever Feel Like This? And if you look it up, that's a great video to send people when you're talking about the challenge group. So you want to talk to them and you want to find out what's their why. Why do they want to work out? Why do they want to get healthy? Why did they decide to talk to you about this now? What is driving them to do this now versus why didn't they do this earlier, right? So usually they'll say, I need to lose weight, I have a wedding to go to, I'm sick of being sick and tired, I had a health scare, all those kinds of things. And let me tell you this, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to sell them a challenge pack right away. They're going to be hesitant because people are afraid to make a change. So that's why it's important to talk to people, talk to more than just one or two people. And that's why it's important to talk to, if you want to make a SC5 every month. So my goal is, everybody's goal should be SC5 every month. So what's it going to take? So that's 3 sales, right? Either 3 challenge packs to get SC6 or 2 challenge packs and a Shakeology. So what's it going to take to get those 3 sales? So I feel like most people, it's going to take talking to more than just 3 people, right? They're not, the first 3 people you talk to aren't going to just say yes, 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 like right away within the first 5 minutes. That's just not realistic, right? So everyone's going to have their own reason why. What I usually like to talk to people about is some people want to get a challenge pack because they want to get in shape, right? Some people want to get a challenge pack because they want to be a coach. Some people want to get a challenge pack because they might want to be a coach, but they're not sure. So they have a 30-day window after they get their challenge pack to sign up as a coach. If they don't, then they're going to have to buy another challenge pack or pay that $40 fee, which is fine, but you just need to let them know. It's a good way to put a little pressure on them at the same time, but also is a way to check in with them. So anyway, back to how to get SC5 in the first place. What I do, what has worked for me in the past is I usually do great when I'm in those Team Beachbody cups. But you can pretend like you're in a Team Beachbody cup even if you're not. And what you do is you go through your friends list. You go through all the people you know. Go through people that, there's always going to be people, like even before you became a coach, that have talked about working out. I don't know about you, but a lot of my friends always talked about working out. Like they wanted to lose weight or about a diet they were on. It was just something we talked about with each other. Or they talked to me about, oh yeah, I started playing this or whatever. They'll talk, people talk about working out. Believe me, once you start listening, you'll see a lot of people talk about working out. And a lot of them talk about it, but they don't do it, or they go to the gym or something like that. But anyway, so anybody that's even remotely mentioned anything about eating healthy or moving their body, walking, anything, right? There's going to be people in your life. You're going to find, I know that you know at least 20 people in your life that have talked about moving their body or eating healthier. So those 20 people are the top 20 people, right? Because those are the people that are more likely to buy from you, right? So those are the top 20 people. Then there's going to be some other people that are not happy with the way they look, but they haven't talked about it yet, but So I wouldn't mention it to them, but you can just mention, this is a way to do it, is to say, hey, how are you doing? And how are your kids doing? Your kids are so cute. how's your new job going? And they probably say they don't like their job, or they might say they like it. Or they might say, great, they're doing fine, and then they don't want to talk anymore. Or they might say, I'm doing great, and you know what? I really love reading about your fitness posts. It's so inspiring. That's what people will tell you because you've been posting, right? About your workouts and about Shakeology and about Beachbody. So people will mention that to you when you talk to them. And if they mention that, that's a huge, like, bing, 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 red flag saying they like what you're doing and as a positive reinforcement to what you're doing. And you should say, thanks, that's great. I'm running, so either you can invite them. This is your cue right here to invite them. So you want to invite them to, what do you want to invite them to? What do you think? So there's 3 things you can invite them to. You can invite them to a fit club if you're having a fit club, right? Or if you don't have a fit club, maybe you know someone that's having a fit club and they'll let you bring one of your guests, right? That would be great. So fit club, so these are the 3 things you can invite people to. Fit club, right? If there's a Super Saturday coming up, or some kind of Beachbody event that's kind of like a recruiting event, you can invite them to that. Just had Super Saturday, so there's not going to be one until June. So that's not going to be an option right now, but there might be something that you might hear about in your community, which is fine. Or you can invite them to your own online free clean eating challenge group. So you can invite them to that. So there's Fit Club, there's the clean eating challenge group, or there's your Team Beachbody challenge group. Woo-hoo, yeah. So that's the one you really want to focus on, getting people to that one, because that's where you're going to make your money, right? Don't always do these free stuff all the time. You're not going to make money. So in order to get into your Beachbody official challenge group and they get a chance to win, what's the prize? $500, right? Or $1,000, right? Or $25,000 for the quarterly prize, or woohoo, $100,000. It's huge. And I know someone that won the $25,000 prize. It is awesome, and I was so proud of her. So I know someone that won the $500 prize, and she was excited too. So anyone can win. I hope I win one of these days, but who knows? There's a lot of competition out there. So anyway, but what I'm trying to tell you is talk about the prizes. Talk about the, no matter what, even if they don't win a prize, they're going to get a free t-shirt, okay? And they're going to get healthier. They're going to get more fit. So they can get a free t-shirt. And if you really want, some people do this, some people don't. They do their own little prizes at the end, like they do like little shaker cup, Shakeology shaker cups. Or they have a giveaway, like they make like a little packet for people, like a little clean eating guide packet book, or you can order a book for them. But the thing is, I've noticed that it's a lot of work to manage all those gifts, and sometimes people participate just for the gifts, and then you spend so much time tracking all their comments or posts just to get, win this prize or whatever. I tried to do that one month, and literally, like, whoever did the most comments, of course they all participated a ton, which is really fun, but at the same time it was a lot of work to keep track of every single post. I had to make a spreadsheet, and at the end someone got, like, I forgot what my prize was, even like a shaker cup or something like that each week, and then the big prize was like a workout or something at the end or something. But it was a lot of work to keep track of that, and so I would recommend doing like a random drawing instead of whoever participates, the top 5 people or something like that, and then you just pick somebody. Because if you try to keep track of every single type of post they do and make a big spreadsheet and all these points and stuff, it gets to be really a lot of work. But you can do it, and it works, and people love those points, and they love posting pictures and stuff like that. And there's actually a Facebook group called Take the Team Beachbody Challenge, or Take the Beachbody Challenge, and it's for coaches, and there's probably about 20,000 coaches in there, and they talk about what works for them in challenge groups. So you can look in those groups and ask them questions about what works, and they even They've even made charts and stuff to show for the points and stuff. And I actually did that, and I might go back to doing that again. It just depends on how you feel and how much time you want to really put into these challenge groups. So it's totally up to you. For me, I did it once and I'm like, I'm never doing it again because it was so much work, and I literally spent like 5 or 6 hours just counting their posts so I could get the stupid points for their things. So I'm not gonna do the point thing again, but I might do something like a random drawing or something like that. So try to make them fun, these challenge groups. Beachbody has provided these awesome guides, and they have all the posts in there, and you can schedule them all out on Hootsuite, and then just schedule it and forget it, right? And then you can just go in there and look on there like once or twice a day, or check in, how are you guys doing? So, well, what I've been doing lately is I get a bunch of people, because what happens too is people order it throughout the month, and some of them get it one day, and then even if they get it, they're not ready to start right away sometimes, and some people start right away. That's, like they get it on a Wednesday and they want to start Thursday, but some people get it and they don't want to start for 2 more weeks, and so there's all that kind of range of people. So it's hard to get everybody to start on the same day, and sometimes you have 2 people start on the same days, and you'll have like 5 people want to start on this day, and so you get all these different people, and everybody always has their own start date that they want to start on. So what I've done is I've made generic posts so that it's not all, all on the same day, one day, one, because it's really hard to get that many people on the same exact day, and some people quit and some people start over again. Like they'll take a couple days off and then they'll come back. So what I do is I try to keep the post a little bit more generic, and then I have a rolling start. So everybody kind of starts on their own time, and then they have a guidebook. So it's a little bit more relaxed, but at the same time, then you have people that are doing it over and over again, and then they keep participating. So right now, that's what we're doing with our 21-day fix group, and it's working great. And the key thing is, if you don't have enough people in to make a group, add them to mine or add them to someone else's, and then you can get at least 1 or 2 people in there and get their testimonials, and you can use that to get more and more people. And I don't usually use my testimonials from my challengers because I don't want to embarrass people, and I don't want people to feel like they are going to get their stuff shown to their friends, because a lot of my friends know each other. So what I usually say is, one of my challengers, or this last challenger, the average weight loss was 7 to 10 pounds for the 21-day fix. And so that way I'm not naming names, but it's true, but I'm not like singling out someone like, so and so lost this much weight and here's their before and after picture all over my Facebook, because that's kind of embarrassing. If it's me, I wouldn't want my before and after picture all over Facebook that you don't know who their friends are. I don't blame them for not being comfortable. So what you can do is, if you want to post any of those before and after pictures, go on Team Beachbody where they've made it public and where anyone can get those pictures, the ones that have won the $500, and say, hey, would you like to win this prize, $500? Like here's a T25 person. They just posted today, this guy lost 85 pounds in 15 weeks doing T25. It's awesome. So anyway, there's all kinds of posts like that. There's all kinds of people. Not everybody loses that much weight, but there's going to be people that lose 18 to 20 pounds usually doing T25. And just find one that you can connect with, or that you like, or what they've posted for the day, the transformation of the day. There's always something that they're posting. And just share that and say, this could be you. Join my challenge group starting in 2 weeks, or join my challenge group coming up soon, and you don't even have to have a start date, Some people have a start date, some people don't, so that you're not losing people if they miss the start date. But you kind of try to put a little pressure on them to make sure, so then they feel like it's already started, and then just go from there. So, the thing is, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't actually invite people. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't actually have a challenge group. So just do it, and you'll just see how it goes and what you like, because there's no particular formula. So you have to do it this way or else it's not going to work right, because everybody's different. You are you. You be you. If you make it like how you are and what makes you excited and what makes you motivated, you're going to find people that want to be in. I have people that have been in my challenge groups for over a year. Seriously. And they just love being in my challenge groups, and they all talk to each other, and they just post, and they're, friends of mine, and some of them are coaches. Some of them aren't even my coaches, but they're friends with other people, and they all post together, and they're just all chatting to each other. And that's fine. I love it because they participate. I don't have to babysit them. I just let them do it, and this is your challenge group for the year. Keep on posting, have fun, knock yourselves out. And if they want to do a specific one, then they can do that specific one. But I also have one that they can do all year long that we call Fit Club, and that's just like ongoing all year long, because some people just like to do those challenge groups all the time because they love that accountability, and they love people saying yay, yay, good job, but then there's some that want to also do. I have one person that literally is in 4 different groups, and she posts the same thing in all of them, but it's fine. That's what she wants. I asked her if she wants to be in the group, and she said yeah, and she posts every day, so that's great, and that's what she likes to do. So and sometimes she might post, sometimes she might not post for a couple days, but then she'll be back and posting. So if they don't want to be in the group, I never add people unless they want to be in the group. I offer it to them, ask them, do you want to be in this group? I'm doing this with our group. Yeah. Then they post it there, So, you just got to keep it going and go with the flow. I don't make people always get a Shakeology and a workout program to be in my challenge group, and I don't let them in if they don't have that, because you're going to lose people that way. So, there's some people that bought it off of Beachbody.com and they got assigned to me as their coach. That's okay. I'm going to let them in my challenge group because I'm their coach. Even if they bought it off of Amazon or something, I'm still their coach. If they sign up as an account with me, then I'll help them. So it's not just about making the money, it's also about helping people. And then hopefully they'll come around and buy something for you the next time. Or maybe, they might just become a coach. So what I did when I became a coach, I talked to Mindy, and I already had my Turbo Jam videos from a long time ago. So I didn't actually buy anything from her. She put me in a challenge group, and I got to see what it was like. I wasn't even drinking Shakeology yet because I hadn't bought it yet. I was going to buy it in a couple weeks. And I felt bad. I was like, I really need to buy Shakeology. I felt so bad I was in this group and I hadn't bought Shakeology yet. But, she didn't care. She just wanted me to be in a group because she knew I was going to become a coach because I told her I wanted to. And so I was waiting for my next payday to sign up as a coach. I was one of those people that signed up as a coach within a couple weeks after I talked to her. And then I got Shakeology and I got my workout, and I started posting in there about my workout. But, just let people in. If they already have another workout program and that's what they can afford, they can't afford to buy anything new, that's okay. The more the merrier, because if you just say only people that buy Shakeology and workout for me can be in my group, then you're going to have like 3 people in your group each month, because it's hard to get 10, 15 people every month new, unless you're a superstar seller, then great, good for you, go for it, You probably won't even be watching my video for this, but if you're a new coach, it's harder. It's not easy to get 5 new people every month, 6 new people every month. So that's why it's good to team up with someone. So each of you has 3 or 4 people. Some months are great. You're going to get 10 people, but it's, you got to just keep getting new people and getting new people, talking to people. But there's some months that people say, no, I can't buy this month, next month. And then so you're going to get those people, and then all of a sudden you're going to get 5 or 6 of them in one month. And then some months are going to be quiet, and some months are going to be bigger. And so it's going to go back and forth. But it's okay. That's part of being a coach. So anyway, sorry this is another long video, but I just have so much to say. Thanks. Bye. Have a good one. Bye.